Welcome back everyone, I'm Genevieve, and today Richard Unicorn Color put out two very interesting videos. I definitely suggest you check them both out because it's really good topics. However, the one I'm talking about right now is the multi-prism spells. I thought this was a really cool idea, and with us learning multiple schools now, it'd be very useful. So I came up with two. So when I designed these, clearly you can't make an elemental one and a spirit one because the death prism and the life prism go against each other. So I created all new ones, and these are balance spells, of course, that would be learned by the balance school or perhaps through the tree, because as a balance wizard, when you learn ice, myth, storm, life, or death, you can potentially learn a spell that converts your balance spell into that particular school, which is a really cool idea because there were not balance prisms trainable before. So the first one is the chaotic prism, which would have the death school, ice school, and myth school to transform those spells into life damage, storm damage, or fire damage. Not only are these handy for yourself using multiple schools, but they're very handy if you have different school of wizards who are joining you for a hard boss and they just happen to resist both your schools. And the second one is the energetic prism, which is storm, life, and fire, converting those spells into myth, ice, and death. Now, I didn't have balance in here because it's a balance spell and you're converting those. It's just another handy utility spell for balance wizards or players who can train the spell to use. As with all prisms, they'd be super handy. I love using prisms. It's not that easy to solo against a boss of your own school, so prisms are fantastic. But clearly with the implementation of multi-school usage and learning and mastery for your wizard, of course, current and future bosses are going to have this as well. Or these could potentially be like the elemental blades, or you can just craft the treasure cards or get it from gear or a pet as opposed to actually learning the spell. That's another possibility. And you can of course learn spells from your professor and also the one in the Arcanum. And finally, another option is Niles, where you can go to the recipe shop and you can get the recipe to craft all of these spells. Or they could be special spells that you can only train from Niles, sort of like the new Selenopolis spells that you can only train from the original school trees. As I said, like pets, some of the newer ones have the Astral School, traps, blades, and also Diego himself, but these are really just for PvP. And I would definitely not make these tri-school prisms be PvP only. So there's a lot of options on where you can potentially get these. So thanks again to Richard Unicorn Collar for the awesome idea. And let me know what you think. You think, wow, this could be super duper handy, or no, we have way too many spells already. Thanks so much for checking this out, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.